Check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
What's up? My name is Dyzee of the Super Duper Naturals, and I'm here with Bgirl Shiechan.
Yay!
And I'm just doing a microphone check just to see if the microphone is enough to pick up our voice. So Shiechan will also say a couple of words. What do you want to say, Shiechan?
What the fuck you looking at?
Perfect. Perfect. Teach you English well.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm Dyzee, a 12-time world champion, a thread style pioneer, a global b-boy activist, and you're watching the Dyzee Diaries b-boy vlog. Check 1 2 1 2. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my Dyzee Diaries b-boy vlog episode number 17.
17.
Yes, I'm here with my good homegirl. I call her Queen Bgirl Shiechan. They also call her the Battle Machine, or my wife calls her Shiechan, the Warrior Princess. So today we're driving through Japan on a 10-day dual workshop tour. Me and Shiechan have been good friends since '94 in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Where she just went crazy on the battle floor, you know, smoking mad B-girls, going all the way to the finals. And I was thinking, man, she's scary.
But we didn't really talk that time.
Yeah. So one of the questions that people will be wondering is why Japanese B-girls are so dope. Of course, there are recently there are a lot more dope B-girls out there, but for so long Japanese B-girls have always been killing it. They've always been like high level. In Japan, it's normal for a B-girl to beat a B-boy.
Sure.
Why is it like that here in Japan?
I don't know, but we just think we wanna smoke B-boys. Then if we wanna do that, then we have to practice 3 times harder than B-boys. Because our body is different. So, like even B-boys, if you wanna be the best, then you have to practice 2 times more than others, right? But we are B-girls and our body is different from B-boys, so we practice harder, like 2 times more than B-boys. Then maybe it have to be equal. And if we wanna smoke B-boys, then it have to be like 3 times more. That's what I think.
How many hours do you practice?
But I used to practice like 6 hours every day. But now I think 3 hours or 4 hours every day.
When did you start breaking?
When I was like 15 years old.
So what year do you think you started breaking?
97, I think.
Okay, so 97. So that means Bgirl Shiechan is also a 90s B-girl. Started in the 90s, right? And have you ever seen Bgirl Shiechan's style? She's all about the originality, you know, like having your own style, your own thing going on. So a good question is, in Japan, Japan was always very well known for having something I call the Japanese style, right? And it's a Japanese kind of flavor. It's a different way of breaking that you don't really see anywhere else on the world. It's where you have all these little tiny movements and and the elbows drop and you all these little tiny shapes, like fast changing shapes, like right? Right? And so this Japanese style, where do you think that it originated from?
It's a difficult question, but I guess Waseda Breakers started. B-boys who was around me was doing just footwork and crazes and power moves, right?
Yeah.
So I respect them, of course, but I just didn't like those things because it's tiring to me, you know, because my body is different from others. So I still do it like foundation, but same time I just wanted to be different from others. So I started creating like other stuff which it's not getting my body tired. So I said it, but I think same time Waseda Breakers did already, then I saw them after that, and then I feel like, oh, maybe it's kind of same thinking, but they were better, of course, right? And two of them inspired me, and then I changed my style a lot. So that year,
Who are the two guys? Who are the two ones?
Kyo, he's my hero.
Ooh.
And then he inspired me a lot, and his style is way better than me, but what we do is kind of similar, you know? So I learned from him a lot.
Yeah.
And another guy, Wakatake-san from Waseda Breakers, he inspired me a lot too. Those two guys are like a specialist to do like complicated stuff. Then I just named it Pythagoras switch style.
Cool.
But I think it's from kind of Toronto, because I've heard Bboy Chao from Waseda Breakers went to Toronto to follow Gizmo, right? And then he got so many stuff that he got inspired, and then he brought it back to Japan, and then he does that. So it's kind of big influence to his crew, Waseda Breakers, and then I think it's pretty much from Toronto. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, well, I think so, because in my opinion, I think that the whole originality in break-in movement, you know, it really started a lot in Toronto with, you know, starting with like Bag of Chicks that first started in '89, and then the earlier crews like in '91, '92 Supernaturals, and the rest of the guys, you know, is history. So talking earlier, right, when I spoke to you before, just like trying to understand why Japanese B-girls are so dope at breaking, I was, you know, I started to compare it to, you know, how I see other girls. It's like a culture thing where, so for example, in Korea, there's like a very big, you know, like clan culture, but I see a lot of like the guys in a crew will tell the B-girl how she can or can't to dance. He'll be like, oh, no. You have to wear this, or you can't do moves like this. And like, you know, I see this because it's part of the culture in Korea. You don't see many different kinds of dope B-girls coming out, but the really dope ones are the very foundational ones because they really follow a strict foundational mind, you know? But in Japan, you have like all types of different kinds of B-girls. Like you have like all power moving B-girls, you have like originality B-girls, you have foundation B-girls, you have all types of different kinds of B-girls. Is there something in the culture that makes B-girls train harder or makes them not, like, you know, do what they want to do?
Of course, there is culture in each country, and of course we have the one that like a kind of women have to follow guys.
Yeah.
Like a woman have to listen to guys, you know, like since a long time ago. We respect that, but same time, when we do what we want, then we don't have to listen to anyone. Like if guys say like, you have to do this, but if you don't want to, then you don't have to, you know? And like, okay, it's just like when I started practicing air flare, everybody told me just stop doing it because it's never can be done, you know what I mean? Because that time no B-girls in the world did air flare yet. So like my friends and then every B-boys think no women can do air flare, but I didn't think so, you know? If I practice harder than others, then I can do it. So that's why that words made me think, okay, I have to do to show them, you know, B-girls can do anything what we want to do, right? So, but only few people, my friends, cheer for me. Okay, let's go. Shiechan, you can do it. you can do whatever you want. Just believe yourself, right? But only few people. Most of them stop me to do. And then if you have a time to practice air flare, which it's impossible, do something else like foundation, footwork, and make some freeze and something like this. But it took me like for 2 years, but I finally got it, and everybody was so surprised. And then it's kind of like guys give our birth baby. So guys can't have baby, right? It's impossible, but I made it possible because I give so much effort to do it. So if you make an effort, and you can do everything you wanna do. So it doesn't matter culture. It's up to you. It's totally up to you.
Yeah. So for all the people that don't know, Shiechan is the first B-girl to nail an air flare. It was seen in the battle when I first saw her Mighty 4. She did it against, she did it in the final battle against Beta. Yeah, and everyone went crazy. Everyone was like, "Wah!" Yeah, so Shiechan's credited as the first B-girl to nail the air flare. So next question. So there's a lot of B-boys out there that, see a lot of the Japanese B-girls, and they really have crushes on Japanese B-girls, right? Yeah. So they're gonna want to know, how do they win a Japanese B-girl's heart?
Okay. It depends on person, depends on B-girls. So I'm not sure, but don't be afraid to talk to Japanese B-girls because they look so scary when they battle, right? But they are girl, they are just a girl. So if you're cool and treat her well, and she will like you. So most of the boys are afraid of Japanese B-girls because we battle like that, But when we battle, we have to be aggressive, but when we don't battle, then we are just a girls. But some of them are not. But most of them are girls.
Next question. So what I understand is, so you were like the top B-girl back in around the early 2000s. It was around you and your rival at that time was B-girl Narumi. So how did you guys become friends, or what was it like? Like, how did the relationship start?
What I remember was when she's coming up, like everybody in Japan knows me, right? And then all of B-girls in Japan, they don't like me. I don't know how to say.
What?
So after, like, I was winning a lot of battles and they didn't like me, so they started give me a bully, like to be mean to me.
Oh yeah, bully. It's a bully. Yeah. Bully.
So there was a big event on the showcase, and all Japanese B-girls like mixed up and then doing showcase together.
Yeah.
From north to south, like everybody do showcase, but I didn't know that. Only the one who didn't do together. And when I saw it, I was so surprised. Like no one didn't ask me to do, because we were supposed to do it together. Because all B-girls are doing showcase together, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know. Then I just saw it and I was like, what the hell? That's what you do? And that time I couldn't believe anyone. Like I thought everybody didn't like me, but only one girl who talked to me was Narumi, and we became friends because I only believe her. Trust her. She's not mean. She's like just open heart, and she asked me to battle together, and we went to Korea together, and then we battled together, so many battles together. We had fun.
Wow.
So that's how we became friends.
Wow, that was a crazy story.
Yeah.
You guys so gangster on the dance floor together. What about Queen of Queens? I know you're both Queen of Queens, you know, and also her sister too, Ayumi. So how did Queen of Queens start?
You know the big showcase event Style Junction, they invited us to the showcase, and it was an honor to do it because only famous people can do showcase on the stage. So it was our first time to be asked to do showcase, and asked us to do showcase only with the Bgirls, no matter who, then I can choose. And then of course I chose Narumi, and we talk who we ask, and that's how we built Queen of Queens. But that year, many Bgirls are doing activity, and they battle a lot. So like people focus on Bgirls that time. And now people focus on kids, right?
Yeah.
But that time people focus on Bgirls, and we have 2 or 3 exhibitions, like West Coast versus East Coast. The only Bgirls, like top 10 Bgirls, and we battle, right? And that battle title was Queen of Queens, so we just named it our crew from the title. It makes sense?
Crazy. So that's how Queen of Queens started.
Yeah.
So what would be your most memorable Bgirl battle that changed your life, you think? Changed your, like, you know, just was the most memorable for you? What would it be?
There are so many battles changed my life, but I really remember is the battle that I lost. I have a lot of good time when I win, of course,
Yeah.
but I learn a lot more than that when I lose battle. So me and Narumi focused on Battle of the Year Bgirl Zone 2 battle for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And we lost in the final, I mean in international battle.
Alright.
So that battle we lost in Germany changed my life. But me and Narumi never lose in Japan, the Bgirl battle.
Yeah.
And we, Japanese Bgirls, are supposed to be the best.
Yeah.
That's what we thought. But we lost in the final, so we learned a lot of things. Like foreign judges think another way, not like Japanese way. That's what we learned.
Yeah.
So like if we want every judges accept us,
Yeah.
then we have to work on dancing harder and harder. Like at that time, like many people told us we have no foundation. We have only originality but no foundation, right?
Yeah.
So we practice hard for foundation and footwork and top rocks, and then getting some crazy like blow-ups. So those 2 years were so hard to me because I only focus on Battle of the Year, and I just practiced just for the battle to win. It was a hard moment.
And then you won. What year did you win Battle of the Year?
The first one was 2009. So we have to get ready for strong sets all the time, like every rounds.
Yeah.
Not saving our power.
Yeah.
We just have to give it 100% for every battle. That's what I learned.
Although aggressive and ferocious in battle, Bgirl Shiechan is one of the most kind-hearted and humble people I've ever met, considering how much she has contributed in breaking. Not just for the Japanese b-boy scene, but also for the entire B-girl movement worldwide. I'm proud to call her my friend and my older sister in hip-hop. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Dyzee Supernaturals, and I'm out.